Okay guys, how about I wanted to expand on the first autumn walk video. When I was speaking of how the difference between conifers and deciduous trees, it's so related to autumn, to fall, to what we need to do as well, which is releasing that which no longer serves us. And so, like our deciduous trees, those that turn colors and leaves fall off, they're pulling all of their resources into their stems, into their roots, into their, where's the word I'm looking for? They do that, and they release that which no longer serves them. Now, we also release. We have to, it is the time of year to really go within, to look at, whether it's thoughts that we have, whether it's preconceived notions, whether it's people, whether it's jobs, whether it's really, it can be so many things. It's a time to look within to see, does this serve me? And if it doesn't serve you, figure out how to release it. That is shadow work. But looking at these beautiful cedar trees, they're conifer, they're an evergreen. They do not lose their leaves in the winter or fall, autumn. They do, however, release that which no longer serves them. And that would be what you see there that's browned is going to be dropped so that they have room for growth. They hold on to more than like the deciduous trees. Deciduous trees are those that release all of their outlying, all their leaves to allow for a lot of massive growth. And not saying that conifers don't have some major growth as well, but they hold on. And I always see them as, they give so much habitat to the fauna that are here to survive during the cold winter months. And I see that as just a beautiful, beautiful sign. And I'm sure we're going to have a lot of these autumn walks. This is autumn walk number 2. And I am going to, actually what I'm doing is putting some bacteria in our pond, which we've done every week because it was a little unbalanced. And we are trying to balance it. We do need to get an aerator to help as well. And for this pond, we are not trying to make it a swimming hole, although it would be awesome to be able to swim in this. But we are trying to make sure that everything is balanced, that the fish are healthy. Oh, I forgot to feed them. We'll have to go back and feed them. And that there isn't too much, no thing is going to get out of control. Oh, there's a snake. We have snakes all over this property. I love them. So awesome. Sunning out. It's a little chilly today. And if you notice, we do have, here's Phragmites that we are trying to control. Invasive species here. And, there's things that, in regards to invasive species, there's a lot to think about as well. Phragmites and buckthorn don't have much for medicinal uses, but there are, and they overtake so much. I mean, look at this. And this is just the beginning. But then there are the beautiful, like the autumn olive, which is right here. This has plenty of medicinal uses. Its berries are edible. And the other thing that's amazing about this plant ally is that she's able to help regenerate distressed soil. And it also helps, the root system. All plants and trees help with runoff and that. But just a beautiful plant ally for being able to help restore, like horse pastures and fields that have been just having issues. There's that snake running off. And what I am going to do is I'll take you guys, now again, we're not in the woods, we're not deep in the woods, that will have to be another walk, but I wanted to show you some of the colors, and Izzy wanted to take a walk as well. See if I can show you some of our driveway's pretty cool. One thing that is amazing about walking, which we're not there yet, but walking or driving up the driveway is amazing because of the colors. There's curves. It's really a beautiful thing. See if I can get a glimpse of that for you guys. And maybe we will have to do our fish feeding another time, just a small video on that, because that is fun. It's kind of like when you're walking along the pond, it's like Jaws, you know, because you see all the fish that are following, and they'll follow you right to the dock because they know they're going to get fed. And again, house is way on the other side of the pond over there. We are at close to the edge of this side of our property. Woods are beyond that field. There's some awesome things around here. There's plenty of witch hazel, which I will be processing more, and rose hips. Oh, another invasive would be the prickly ash, which I will be harvesting as well. So before you get crazy, if you have property and you know, oh my gosh, that's an invasive, look into why. Why is it there? It could be just because it's an invasive and it's there. It could be because it might have a medicinal purpose that is for you. So look into that. I always look at the spirits of the plant, try to figure out, why are you here? And it seems to be, you know, some things that are in your yard, even if you have a small yard, are just for you. Other things is collective. Like this year I've noticed there are asters everywhere, and blue vervain was everywhere. And blue vervain assists with anxiety. So it's an anti-anxiety, antidepressant. It's for those that are in their head, and geez, haven't we all been so in our head with everything going on? So it's amazing to look there. Look at what is abounding in your region or your area. So if you notice, our driveway has many, well, I don't know about many, probably about 3 curves. So it's a lot of fun because you have to slow down. We've had deer abounding, jumping across, and bunnies, and birds will take this as like a highway. It's pretty fun. So we got some fall colors. Again, this is just a beautiful walk up the driveway. And the one thing that actually I enjoy, my husband and I normally do this daily, is we take a walk and just walk to the end of the driveway, which it's a half a mile driveway one way, so about a mile, you know. Mile walk to go get the mail, which is very enjoyable. We do that at the end of the day, our work day. And this is the beauty of the woods, and it's such a beautiful fall day. It's a little chilly, but with the wind, you got all the leaves and needles falling off the trees. It's just absolutely beautiful. I can't wait to see how many leaves we're gonna have along our driveway here, because it's already like this, and you know, fall has just begun. So we will see. And I think I've had one other video. See, it'll take quite a while to walk to the end. But here is one of our trail heads where you can come from the driveway, and that goes along into the field, the regenerated field, where I had mentioned that we get a lot of our herbal preparations, you know, all of our herbs from, most of them. There are some in the woods. There's a lot of quaking aspens. They are ones that come in when to regenerate as well. But we will have to do another video showcasing some of the beautiful trails within the woods. So you can see maybe some of our elder trees and some other fun things. So that's about it. So we will see you on our autumn walk number 3 at some time. See you later.